This is modded Minecraft, and in order for me to have a chance against any of the other dimensions in this mod pack, I need to make sure I can handle the overworld first. I've already practically conquered the surface, so now it's time to turn my attention underground, meaning I need to take a dive into the deepest parts of our world and come out victorious. Now, the goal for today is to try and collect as many resources as we can, because I really don't want to keep rocking iron tools. I would much prefer having the strength of a diamond tool. Oh my gosh, that's perfect timing. I'm going to use my fortune pickaxe that I showed off last time with the emerald trim, and hopefully we get a few extra diamonds from it. Okay, I see 2. Oh, 4. Okay. And 1. But we need a lot more than that today. I don't really have a goal in mind. I think a stack would be more than perfect, but if we don't get there, we don't get there. If we end up getting more than that, I'll take it, you know? It's not that big of a deal. I'm not too worried about it. That's so silly. That is so silly. I think that's better animations that adds that. That caught me off guard. It's in case you couldn't tell by my voice, it's a little early in the morning, so I'm still kind of waking up. That was pretty funny though. Oh, I am so silly. Yes. Is that diamonds or is that silver? I can't really tell from here. Guess we're gonna find out. And that is 1000% diamonds. While I'm thinking about it though, there are a few endermen here. All right, come here. Come here. There we go. What am I doing? What was I doing? There were diamonds over here, weren't there? All right, this is really stupid. Okay. Ooh, clutching my pearls. All right. Give me multiple. Just one. Totally worth it. Where's the other one? Ooh, and we got more diamonds. Yeah, oh, okay. Give me those. So now, I know I said I was going to set a rule for this specific pickaxe in this episode, but I think, hello. I think the rule that I landed on is we're not going to repair it. So this thing has Unbreaking 3, Fortune 2, but it is a common iron pickaxe still. So we're not going to put any effort into trying to re-roll it to a better tier, which we'll get into later in today's episode. And I'm not going to mend it at all with any like iron or combining it with another pickaxe to try and save its life. Once this thing is done, it's done, and that is going to be that. Now, I also turned my render distance down so that we wouldn't be as framey as we were down here in the caves, and I must say, it's kind of creating a really spooky atmosphere. I'm kind of digging it. Yeah, look at that. Doesn't that look so cool? It would also be cool if we came across an underground structure. I know that there are a few of them. Is that? Oh, that's a mine shaft. How about that? Now, I wonder, can I, like, stand on you? Oh, gee. Oh. Oh, that genuinely got me. Oh my gosh. I don't usually jump. I am not a jumpy person. That really got me. Oh my gosh. My face is red now. Oh. Anyway, mineshaft, we can explore that. Maybe we can get some more bundles from a rascal or something. So one of the mods that I have is Silk Touch spawners. I believe there's like a 20% chance that if you use Silk Touch on a spawner, it'll drop that spawner. So that's kind of another one of our goals today, in the future, next couple episodes, whatever. Really, we're just gonna have to keep our eye out for as many as we can, because with that low of a drop rate, I don't think we're gonna have a lot of success. I really cannot believe that I got by spider egg. It's a little embarrassing. Ooh, nope, I don't want to be in here. I don't want to be in here. I don't want to be in here. There's no way out. Hello, water. Oh my goodness. I hate this so much. I hate cave spiders. I really do. I really dislike cave spiders. All right, we're gonna give this a try. We have Silk Touch on this diamond pickaxe. We're gonna give it a shot. Did it drop? Nope. Y'all can just stay over there. Let me just stop it. Ooh, unbreaking too. That's nice. All right, so I know not to go down in one of those again, especially if I hear spiders. That should have been a dead giveaway. All right, back to the caves. Oh, I hear a dude. Oh, there you are. Really love his sound design. Honestly, I think this guy is really fun. I kind of wish that he was in vanilla Minecraft because this little hide and seek game is actually quite entertaining. Oh, look at that. Easy way up. Now, I do think we passed another spawner, and as much as they freak me out, I would like to try and roll. Now, are you... Yep, still a cave spider spawner. Yes. Silk touch? Nothing. That's okay. All right, doing a little loot evaluation. I think I want a bit more iron, and I definitely want more diamonds. So I think we're going to go and we're going to head back further. Ooh, that guy has a backpack. We're going to head back further into the depths of the caves, back down lower. After who had it? There you are. It's a chicken backpack. Heck yeah. That'll go perfectly with our hat. Gonna have to take my pants off just to be safe. All right, honestly, I don't want to get too greedy today, so I think we're gonna call it there. I'm gonna collect a little bit more of like the tough, maybe some more deep slate, and then we're gonna try and crawl our way out of here. Ooh, I will take that. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness. That is insane. I was not expecting to get any more diamonds. I really don't feel like clawing my way up to the top because I for sure don't remember the way. So we're gonna hijack this elevator that goes all the way to the surface, and we aren't going to actually enter the trial chamber. So we'll save that for the episode where we do a dedicated run. For now, I am just gonna leave. And home sweet home. All right, well, that was a fun adventure, and it was actually very prosperous. We only spent about an hour in the caves, and we were able to pull off this amount of loot. It's kind of crazy. So now is as good a time as any to do a little bit of a tour, going through our front door with a little bit of cellar vibes. This is just kind of an extra excess storage room. Now, we also had stairs going up to the second floor. We kind of moved those. You'll see them in a second. Going through here, we have the main hallway. Down there is where our greenery storage is. We're going to have a lot of extra workstations on this side, and then all of our green storage on this side. Moving back through, this is the stairway that now goes up into our bedroom. Nothing really changed up here, but we did include a bed. Back down and across the hallway, we have our main storage room. Very dark, very roomy, very homey. One might even say a little bit cozy. This is basically where we're just going to store all of our junk. Because with modded, we're going to have a lot of just random bits of extra detail stuff that we're really just not going to have anywhere else to put. So we need plenty of chests and plenty of storage. And then through here, out to the right into the kitchen area, nothing is done in this room. Because again, we just kind of put up walls. We didn't really decorate anything just yet. I do want to get to this later in today's episode, but we're just not quite there yet. One cool thing is this chimney actually is the chimney on the outside. Like, I rarely am able to line up my chimneys, so getting this to fit right here in the kitchen is absolutely perfect. And that, like, never happens. And finally, out the back, we haven't changed anything about this. Another thing that I'd like to get to at the end of today's episode. But that brings me on to the next chapter of today's episode. If you remember, we have a puppy dog all the way across the world over here. Right here. There's a puppy dog sitting, like, right here. And we need to take him from here to our base. Thousands of blocks. So we have to walk all the way across the world back home. And that's going to be a lot easier if we have a horse to ride on. But not these horses. There's a few others around the main homestead area that I'd like to try my luck with first, because these two are not the fastest horses ever. This one is only an 8 speed, and this one is a 10. Which isn't bad, but it's not as good as I would like. So we're going to try the other horses first, and then we might come back to those two. Oh, and I was playing around with adding trees to the fields. Originally, I was just using them to farm up some extra wood for the interior of the house, but I kind of like the way that they look. So they might be staying for now. But there's the guy we're looking for. Oh, hello. Excuse me, horsey. Are you fast? No, you are not fast. Are you? Okay. No, not as fast as I would like. I swear there's more than just those two around here, though. Oh, there's some over there. I could have sworn that I saw more over here, though. Here we go. How fast are you? Ooh, 11. That's pretty good. And I know it's like 1 meter per second faster, but if you calculate that over the distance of several thousand blocks, that's going to save us a lot of time. Oh, and this guy has a lot of health. Anybody else? Oh, look at that. It's another puppy. All right, I think this guy's going to have to do. I'm just going to leave you here, and I have something to do real fast. Oh, puppy dog. Hello. Oh, one bone. It was meant to be. Come on. We got ourselves another friend. Right next to your brother. All right, well, I am all packed up and ready to go. Time to rescue us a puppy. Oh, no. Oh, it's a little baby duck. Now, while we're exploring, I wanted to talk to y'all about something that happened in the last episode. You see, episode 1, I accidentally had cheats enabled. What happened, I think, was I created a bunch of different worlds to scout out potential options to start the series. And when I did that, I didn't do them in survival mode. I created a bunch of worlds in creative and kind of flew around for a little bit and picked this one eventually. And when I came across this world and decided to recreate it, I didn't just copy and paste the seed. What I did was just hit the recreate world button and basically made a new seed that way. And I think since I originally made the world in creative mode with cheats enabled, it recreated the world with cheats, which is really unfortunate because that just kind of tarnishes the reputation of episode 1. And there's a way that I want to make up for it that we'll get to later today. I just wanted to be honest with y'all on what happened. I didn't intend to have cheats on. I didn't use cheats in any way. That goes against basically everything I talked about in episode 1. I want to struggle. I don't want to make this way too easy for myself because then I just won't enjoy it. So we're going to go through later today. We're going to mend the cheating issue that happened in episode 1. There's a way we are going to suffer the consequences of our actions in a fun way. This isn't like super serious. Oh, and while I have you here, a lot of people left some good mod suggestions in the comments of episode 1, and there was one particular one that I really thought looked cool, and that is Nature's Spirit, I believe. Nature's Spirit is another biome generation mod, and it's on the same quality level as Biomes of Plenty, if not a little bit higher. And I had never heard of this mod before, so I was really excited to go and look into it, and I was really impressed, so I decided to add it to the mod pack. And what that means is, well, we have a lot more exploring that we need to do now. I thought it might be a smart idea if we went through and deleted all of our chunks. That way it kind of atones for our sins, and in a way lets us start a little bit fresh with new generation and new mods and a new quest. Because the Nature Spirit mod is actually a gigantic mod. It's like on the same scale as Biomes of Plenty, so there is a lot to be discovered. So either we go to the far edges of our world and generate completely new terrain, or we kind of section off our base and then delete everything else. It's just something to consider, and honestly, I could go either way. That's also another reason why I wanted to get our dog as soon as possible. In case I do decide to trim those chunks, I don't want to leave him all the way out there to be abandoned. Oh, I think we're getting close. There he is. All right, not sure if I have any cactus, so I'm going to grab that real fast. Grab you, and let's go home. It really didn't take as long as I thought it would. Hey, Quark. And home, sweet home. That's a mission success. And after a little bit more time, I finally finished the interior. Coming through here, we made this room a lot more green. Since I wanted this to be my green storage area, I brought in a lot more of like natural elements. I just kind of replaced some of the roof blocks with some leaves, and you can't really tell from the outside, which is really nice. But overall, we just came through and made this room a little bit more cozy. Like I said, we added some more workstations, we added a little slot for our furnaces, some extra work tables, and even some little plants. Moving through from this area, the hallway changed just a little bit, added a few little paintings and some displays. Eventually, I want to collect every single one of these little plushies, like that one right there and the one on top of my head, and display them in this main hallway. I think that'd be a really fun thing to do. Now, in the storage room, we didn't really change much. We added a few lanterns, a few paintings, even my favorite flower, but just kind of kept things as they were. And like I said, we added this little plushie for our puppies. Eventually, maybe we'll create them like a dog house that they can live in, but I think it'd be fun to fill this entire storage room with dogs one day, so we'll kind of see. And then back through here into the kitchen, we actually have something here. Now, like I said, we were able to actually attach the chimney. It doesn't actually function, but it does line up with the chimney on the exterior of the build. We have a little hot cooking station over here, a little counter that we can cut things on, a loaf of bread, because that's basically all we've been eating. Even like a little sink with some cupboards and just a lot of extra storage room for things that we collect. Mostly food items are going to go in this area. Like we have storage for all of our bread, and then we have some places for like the modded stuff, and then some extra storage in this pantry here. Oh, and also our chicken backpack, because I felt like this was the perfect room to put it in. We also just added a few little details here in this nook and out to the back. We added like a lantern here, and obviously this stuff still needs developed. But finishing where we started last time, we also added a lot of green to this cellar room. We brought the wall back a little bit, added some more cupboards, some extra storage, and just kind of greeneried this room up. But the final room on our list is upstairs in the bedroom. It's not my favorite room. I do really love this half of the room. I think this came together really well. This half, on the other hand, not my best work. I don't really know what's wrong with it. It kind of feels like everything's spread out all over the place. It doesn't feel like anything really belongs on this half, but this half, perfect. Love it. Love it. Super cozy, super fun. It's just the other half that I don't love. We aren't really ever going to come up here. It's just for our respawn point. So this room doesn't have to be super detailed. We don't have to love it. We can just leave it up there and forget it's there. Now, of course, like I've been saying, we are now going to work on the backside of this build. Yeah, promises said and promises kept. Hopefully, we are able to pull something off. This area here, I want to turn into a little pond. We have to rescue that little piggy out of here. And then we have to add some workstations on the outside, as well as a few little details. But maybe I should make it daytime, just in case anything bad happens. Okay. Oh, and this is the waystone that I stole from the desert village. I figured it wasn't really going to do us any good all the way out there, so I brought it home, and that is our temporary home waystation. All right, so nothing fancy. We're just going to do a soft little border with some cobblestone, some mossy cobblestone, and then we're going to take this down a few layers. This pig really wants to be in this pond. If you can't fly, buddy, I'm sure you can't swim, so maybe it's best to stay that way. Don't come back here. Okay. Not too bad, but we do need a little bit more detailing. Just gonna yoink this. Okay, not too terrible. Just gonna steal some bone meal and fluff it up a little bit, you know? Very overgrown. Oh, perfect. It's raining. Just what I wanted. All right, now I've collected a ton of water-based detailing blocks. I just have to find where they are. Okay, definitely you. And some of that maybe. And you. And you. Definitely. And yes, there we go. Okay. Okay, let's do some of you. No? Really? Here. Surely right here. Okay. Maybe you? Oh, okay. I can put you on some rocks. Perfect. And then, oh, beautiful. And then maybe we'll put a big one here. How's that? Okay. It's cute. I think it'll work. This is in a pretty solid spot. We do probably need to hit this area with a bit of bone meal, maybe some, ooh, actually, these paths would be perfect going over here. Yeah, okay, and then bone meal. Boom. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And I decided to move these horses out into the field. That way they would be out of our way, and lore-wise, maybe they could graze a little bit better out here than they could in the back of my house. And next it was time to work on the detailing of the area on the backside. I went through and got some extra detailing blocks and then made it a little bit more cozy. Next, I turned my attention to the back workstation. My inventory was still filled up from when I was doing the interior, so I really didn't have to run back and forth too much. Now I'm thinking I want this area to be primarily for all of the chipped workstations that won't go and compress into these little tools. So that basically leaves us like 3 or 4 that we can't just carry around with us. So this back area is going to be perfect just to house those. And now this is feeling a whole lot more finished. Obviously it's not quite done, but we are building a house brick by brick. It's not all going to be done in one day. And I'm okay leaving it like this for today, except this needs to go. Perfect. Just perfect. And with that, I feel like we've reached a stopping point in the detail process for the starter house. Not to say that it's like fully finished, but I feel like it's about 90-95% of the way done. And as like a reward for completing the house, I think it's time we've unlocked something. That being the tiered reforging system. It's gonna empty all my junk real fast. So now, like I've briefly talked about here and there, this tiered mod has a lot going on. And it's not just whenever you craft new things that you're able to change the tier of an item. You can actually go through and manually re-roll items and try and get a better tier. So what you need is an amethyst shard, which is why we tried to find a geode earlier today, whatever tool you want to redo, and whatever item or mineral that tool is made out of. So if this were a netherite pickaxe, you would need netherite ingots in this slot. And that's a little bit crazy. So before we upgrade to netherite, we definitely need better diamond gear because diamonds are a lot cheaper and easier to come by than netherite. But basically what you're going to do is put all your items in this section of the anvil, and then you'll hit this button and it'll reforge the gear into a different tier. So you can try and use this system to re-roll a higher item like that. But sometimes it'll take a lot of your items. So that took only 5 rolls to get us an epic iron pickaxe. Sometimes you're just not going to be that lucky. So we're going to try and re-roll a few diamond tools just to show you why we needed as much excess as we did. So first off, we are going to craft a diamond. Let's do an axe. All right, see, we got uncommon. Now we're going to take this uncommon diamond axe over to our anvil, go over to this reforging tab, put our stuff into the interface, and we're going to try, cross our fingers, and re-roll a better diamond axe. That was pretty lucky, but obviously this isn't the best tier that you can get. So we're going to try, wow. We're going to try and get a legendary diamond axe and see how long it takes us. We're getting a lot of epics though. That's kind of crazy. Oh my gosh. I was unaware that that is a tier that you could get. You're kidding. I thought legendary was the highest you could get. That is incredibly lucky. I didn't even read that on the mod page. 50% durability, 30% dig speed, and 10% movement speed on an unenchanted diamond axe. That is absolutely crazy. I had no clue that you could get that. That is so cool. It's like pink too. That's that's awesome. All right, well, now we have a new tier to chase. That caught me off guard. We're gonna try re-rolling this now, and I'll need another stack of diamonds. That is crazy. Actually, we shouldn't do that. I'm gonna put this back just in case we don't get lucky. We're gonna make another tool. Let's do a sword. Yeah. All right, so we got a common sword. We're gonna try our luck with this. Oh my gosh. There's no way. There's no way. That is insane. There's no way we did that. I spent a while in creative with this mod and not once did I roll a unique item. Dude, I fear that this is going to bring out like some secret gambling addiction I have. This is crazy. I want to do another one. All right, pickaxe this time. Okay, that's 1 stack of amethyst crystals. We're going to say 1 more stack and we're going to max out our stack of diamonds. And then if we don't pull in a unique, we're just going to have to call it. I don't want to waste all of my diamonds on this 1 pickaxe. Okay, legendary. Not quite what I wanted though. All right, 32 more chances. Let's see what we get. All right, only 8 more. Let's see if our luck improves. Maybe we used all of our luck. and ended on an epic. That's okay. So 2 uniques back to back was really rare. Like I said, I mean, a stack of amethyst crystals and a stack of diamonds, and we didn't pull another unique. So it is a very, very rare occurrence, and we somehow got extremely lucky with that. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to play around with that system, but I think we're going to pivot today. So I'm going to put these incredible tools away, and we are going to pull out this set of iron gear. I crafted this set earlier today, and we're going to use it right now. So like I mentioned, we are going to be facing the consequences of our actions, and that means we have a unique challenge in front of us. I'm going to be taking this bare bones gear along with a few extra little resources, and I'm going to be taking on an underground bunker again. You see, our punishment is going to fit the crime. We are going to suffer because of the mistakes that we made. We accidentally had cheats enabled, and we are going to pay the consequences for that. But in addition to this challenge of taking all iron gear and very poor tools into an underground bunker, we are also going to take every single one of our enchanted books that we got from the first episode, and we are going to burn them. I'm serious about this punishment. So I'm going to need a flint, a piece of iron, and we're going to make a flint and steel. And we're going to take all these books. Some of them are incredible, by the way. I spent a lot of time combining like bad books to get this one book here. I only pulled 2 mending books from all the exploring that we did in episode 1, and now I'm about to just delete them. So love that for me. But I am dedicated to this no enchanting challenge. So we're going to burn all of these beautiful books, even this Feather Falling 4 book. That's okay. That's okay. We're gonna do it. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye. Cheats are off. Enchantment books are gone. We are going to go and suffer now. All right, and we are ready. The one quote-unquote good thing I'm going to take into this dungeon is the sword that I've had since I conquered the first dungeon. But that is basically it. We do have this Silk Touch pickaxe just so we can try our luck at the spawners. It's going to be really bad. I don't know if we're going to be able to get any of them, but we're going to take that just in case. And then a common set of extra tools. This is the backpack. We have 1 extra stack of food and 1 stack of wood. No extra iron, no extra sticks, nothing like that. Just food and wood. And then we have a few extra common tools. Now, in case you don't believe this setup is bad, look at how slowly I'm moving. This is obviously not sprinting. This is sprinting. In case you couldn't tell, I started sprinting. This is going to be bad. First, I do need to stop and grab my bed because I don't want to be respawning over here. And there's actually an underground bunker right here, right by my base. So it's a short walk away. This movement speed is absolutely killer. I hate this so much. Now, the goal is to conquer the dungeon. We can find gear and gear ourselves up just like we did the first time around, but we have to go in and come out successful. So that is going to be our punishment. And I don't want to be cocky, but I feel like now that I know how this dungeon goes, it's going to be a lot easier this time around. That's some famous last words right there. I changed my mind. I'm not doing that. I changed my mind. I'm going back. I'm done. Not doing that. No. Some other day. Maybe some other day. No. Okay. You know what? Good night. No, we're not doing it like that. Ladies and gentlemen, people of all ages, I really appreciate you making it to this point of the video. And as always, I hope you all have a wonderful day.